Now on to the televised portion of our show. Of course, check us out on Spike TV. We start out in a catchweight fight, 150 pounds, Daniel Pineda versus Emanuel Sanchez. First to scale, fighting out of Houston, Texas. Please welcome Daniel Pineda. A record of 21-11, 6 knockouts, 15 submissions. $148.2 for Daniel Pineda. You can take a drink first, man. I know that dehydrated feeling, man.
Oh, good, man. I had to gain weight.
Sure?
Too, yeah.
All right. Daniel, when you were offered this fight, you said, I want an up-and-comer. I want a guy who's on the street because I want to send a message to the rest of the division. What's that message tomorrow night?
I'm here to take over, baby. I'm here to take over 145.
And his opponent, fighting out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, please welcome Emanuel Sanchez. A record of 12-2, 1 knockout, 5 submissions. Only 25 years old. $149.2 for Emanuel Sanchez. I know. You heard what he just said. You're used to being the young buck, looking up at the veterans, trying to make a name. Now guys are trying to make a name on you. What does that add to the fight tomorrow night?
Just fire. Estoy listo para dejar todo en la raya para toda la gente mexicana. For Texas, baby. Everything's bigger and better in Texas. I respect Daniel. It's a great opponent. Fun me. It's going to be a great fight tomorrow night. Be sure to tune in, everybody.
It's going to be a great fight to kick off the televised portion of our card. Daniel Pineda versus Emanuel Sanchez. Next up, a light heavyweight rematch, 205 pounds, Linton Vassell versus Emanuel Newton. First to the scale, fighting out of Milton Keynes, England. Please welcome Linton, the Swarm Vassell. A record of 15-5, 6 knockouts, 7 submissions. He stands 6'4". $205.4 for Linton Vassell. Linton, you told me since your last fight with Emanuel Newton, you've only gotten better. That helped you make adjustments to be a better fighter. What does that mean for your opponent tomorrow night?
All it means is he's in trouble for tomorrow. You know, I've got to set that record straight, and I'm coming in to, you know, put some pain on someone. So yeah, I'm coming to win.
And his opponent, fighting out of Long Beach, California, the former light heavyweight world champion, Emanuel Newton. A record of 25-9-1, 4 knockouts, 9 submissions. $205 even for Emanuel Newton. Right here, brother. We'll do the short time first.
a lot of people here looking at my phone.
You know him, bro? Emanuel, I'm going to ask you the same question because you said the losses you've been through, the adversity you have faced has made you a better fighter. What does that mean for Linton Vassell tomorrow night?
You know, I'm coming after him, coming to get it. You know, it's a new season. It's always been my career. I have my ups, you know, I have my downs, but when I have my ups, I'm always keep it going.
A great fight the first time. We expect even better tomorrow night. Linton Vassell versus Emanuel Newton. Give it up for him. Next up, the lightweights, 155 pounds, Derrick Campos versus Melvin Guillard. First to scale, fighting out of Lubbock, Texas. Please welcome Derrick Campos. A record of 15-6, 4 knockouts, 5 submissions. $155 on the dot for Derrick Campos. Derrick, you told me when you got the call for this fight, you weren't nervous, you were excited, couldn't wait to get into this fight. Tell me why.
When opportunity comes knocking, you can't tell it no that you're not ready. You have to take it and run with it and fucking go do your business.
And his opponent fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. Please welcome Melvin Guillard. A record of 32, 15-2, 21 wins by knockout, 2 by submission. $158 has 2 more to go. Melvin, you said training for this fight. Everybody knows about my power. Everybody knows about the knockout ability I have in my hands, but I haven't showcased everything I can do. What does that mean for Derrick Campos tomorrow night?
I'm just excited the guy stepped up and took the fight when other guys wouldn't. I got a lot of respect for that guy for that. I'm just ready. I'm just glad to be back. I got my hand back. This fight's dedicated to Kevin Randleman, who was one of my mentors. I'm shocked I'm 2 pounds over right now. I thought I was on, but I'll make it right. I promise.
Let's give a big hand for the lightweights. Derrick Campos versus Melvin Guillard, ladies and gentlemen. And now the first of our double main events in the heavyweight division. Dada 5,000 versus Kimbo Slice. First to scale fighting out of Perrin, Florida. Please welcome Dada 5,000. Record of 2-0, both of those wins by knockout. He stands 6'3", 39 years old. $265 on the dot for Dada 5,000. Dada, when you talked about this fight, you didn't just talk about yourself, you talked about the community you feel you're bringing into the cage. Tell the fans about that.
You know, this fight is bigger than me. I'm just a representative for the movement, right? And this is to everybody out there that believe. I'm coming out here, and as a token of my appreciation, I sacrifice to you guys tomorrow night, Kimbo Slice.
And his opponent, fighting out of Palm Springs, Florida, please welcome Kimbo Slice. A record of 5-2 as a pro, 3 wins by knockout, 1 by submission. He stands 6'2". 232 for Kimbo Slice. Put the shorts on first. Just move. I'm not gonna lie. Just move. Oh my God. Dude, I'm not gonna. Dude, not.
What up, Jay?
How you doing, brother?
I'm good.
Kimbo, a lot of hype, a lot of talk. How excited are you for it to finally be over and you step into the cage with this guy?
Jimmy, I'm happy, man. I'm feeling real good right now. I'm gonna enjoy kicking this fool's ass, man. I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm like a gator. I'm gonna kill you with a smile, bro.
The first of our double main events, the heavyweights, 265, Dada 5,000, and Kimbo Slice, ladies and gentlemen. And our second main event, the trilogy in the light heavyweight division, Ken Shamrock versus Hoist. Gracie, first to scale, fighting out of Reno, Nevada. Please welcome Ken Shamrock. A pioneer with a record of 28, 16, and 2. 2 wins by knockout, 23 by submission. .2 for Ken Shamrock.
Right here, buddy. You first. Oh, I got to talk to you?
Yeah, you got to talk to me first. Ken, what would it mean to you to win the third fight, to be the guy, to walk away with the last win over Hoist Gracie? What would that mean to you in your career?
Well, it's to top off my legacy. I mean, it means a lot to me to go into this fight and perform the way I know how to perform and be able to go out on top the way I want to.
And his opponent, a man who needs no introduction, but I'm going to give him one anyway, Hoist Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. Fighting out of Torrance, California with a record of 14, 2, and 3, 12 wins by submission. With the gi, 190.8. Right. I always wanted to be able to say that. Boys, when you talked about this fight, you don't talk about money, you don't talk about titles, you talk about legacy, you talk about family. Is that what this fight means to you tomorrow night?
I talk about I'm back.
You heard it. Hoist Gracie is back. Got nothing else to say right here. Give it up for him. The trilogy, Ken Shamrock versus Hoist Gracie, ladies and gentlemen. Houston, thank you so much. We'll see you at the fights tomorrow night. Rest in peace, Kevin Randleman.